here is my Underwood number 5. And the only reason I know it's a number 5 because right under here it says number 5. And so this little beauty I found on, where did I find it at? I think Facebook, buy and sell. Yeah, buy and sell Facebook. So I picked this up for $60. And it came with actual tape in the machine. So there's good news and bad news. And I will have to show you everything as I go along. So first, let me see if I can disassemble this for you and show you how I go about cleaning it. So I did a preliminary cleaning. I started out with a soak. So I pretty much doused it with vinegar because it really rusted. So I doused it with vinegar and I just kind of let it sit for a few minutes. And then I picked it up again and started scrubbing pieces off and taking it apart. So let me show you how the process went. So the first step here was to remove these screws. So just take these off. Okay. And as you can see, it's a tabs. So we got some little tabbies going on here. This one's really stiff. I had it working earlier. It's not moving now. But anyways, the other tab is right here. And I had it working earlier too. So I just removed these two here, like this. Pretty simple so far. So those were attached to this. So I slide that out because I gotta watch the teeth there. All right, that piece is out. I'll just set that to the side. The piece that you heard that fell down is right here. And this pretty much would sit in this spot and it would brace the stopper. It would stop the carriage from going any further. So that's where it would rest. All right, and then for the second half, the other two screws I need to remove are back here. Okay, let's remove this one. Okay, and then there is another screw, oops, back here in the back. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. It's in a tight spot. I'm hoping you can see this. Okay, there it goes. A few more turns. Okay, that should do it. Okay, almost there. All right, and that's that one. So now for the final part, I will, so obviously, I mean, we all know these hold down the paper. Actually, so just slide this out a bit, and it lifts up. Yeah. There. So that's that piece. So I'll just set this aside. Okay. So as you can see, it's pretty neat. This goes out and it holds the paper, or actually it holds the envelope, and then these adjust as well, so you can move them in and move them out. So they just slide. We have the gauge here for 1 and 2, so you know, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, and the roll bar and the slider bar. The very back of here has a bar that connects. Oops, it's almost sliding out. Piece is pretty wobbly. But yeah, it's quite fascinating. All the rollers are moving. So when I did the rinse with the vinegar, it froze everything up. So everything that touched the vinegar made it rust. So I was in quite a predicament because my keys, which I had working, had all frozen. And they're all one big solid rust. So it took me forever to get them to work again. And now they're all working. So what I need to do, I wish this was easier, is take the ribbon out. In actuality, I went to Amazon and purchased ribbon specifically made for Underwood. So that should be coming shortly, and I'll show you how the typewriter works once those come in. So that's the ribbon. So there's 2 ribbons right there. The ribbon I did order is multicolored, so it's black and red, so I can switch over which ones I want to use. So it's gonna have the black and then the red. So that's the red and that's the black. Okay, now the interesting part here is this mechanism. As you can see, it's been Mickey Moused with a string. And I am such at a loss for how this all works. But I mean, overall it's not too rusted. I mean, even though I did the vinegar, I was able to correct it very quickly with some white lithium. So I was able to spray that on. It says prevents rust and corrosion. So that's what I used. And I sprayed it very thoroughly throughout the whole thing here. I'll have to show you the underside. So my serial number is right there as well. It says 3774225-5. And of course, I'm assuming the -5 means it's number 5. So let's turn this puppy around so I can show you the back half of it. Oh my goodness, very heavy. Whew. All right. So this is the back of the typewriter. So we have these knobs here. I guess they're tabs, and they were rusted in place, but I was able to get them function again. And what did I use? I didn't use WD-40 at all. I used something else. I think it was a heat oil, but there's 2 over here too that work. Yes, they move. There they are. There's that one. And there's that one. So that's the back of that. And then it's just like so fun and interesting to see the mechanism back here. So I was pushing a key and it just even has a bell. And my bell's right here, and it dings. Well, it would when I have something going. So that's this side. As you can see, I literally sprayed all that white lithium in here. So this is one of my dials that I've got working. I mean, it was seized up earlier, and now it's no longer seized. So yeah, that's all white. That's the white is the lithium. So I'll go and turn this around one more time so I can show you the other side. Okay. This is the other side of it. And this is a fun little wheel to play with. And if we follow up here, it actually rotates my ribbons. So my ribbons have little springs in them to help me load it. So when I need to put the ribbon in, I just move it like that and load the ribbon. And same with this one. These were all rusted and unable to move. I regret doing that so much. But I guess in the long run, it perhaps helped. So this is what happens when I push a key. And for some reason, this Mickey Mouse contraption here is spring-loaded. So I believe I've watched some YouTube videos and I can't seem to really grasp. I don't know. It's worn here, so I know it sat on that piece over there, but I don't think it was strong enough to lift up the carriage. So this carriage is supposed to, oh, maybe that's the problem. Space bar. This is actually supposed to move, and it doesn't, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. I was just moving it the wrong way. Yeah. So I can put the carriage back in, but typing, it won't budge. And it was working, so I kind of failed in that department. Anyways, once I get it working, I'll do some typing and show you guys what it works. How it works again. Hopefully I can get it working. Alright, well, thank you.